Hi everyone, this is Dr. Ernesto from Iodine Cowboy. In today's video, I want to talk a little bit about Irish moss. So my brother Christian was asking me about Irish moss. I offered him some supplements. He said, no, I don't need it. I'm taking Irish moss. And I thought, whoa, like, really? I started thinking about that. Yeah, the algae you see at the bottom of the pier growing on all the pylons. So I said, okay, well, is this really worth the investment or is this hype? Let me look into it. And he started telling me about how he read about it in social media and, all these people are losing weight and all these awesome health claims, right? So I said, okay, let me read some research on it. And basically, Irish moss is a type of red algae. It grows in the Caribbean, Ireland, and it's been used for centuries because it's very nutrient dense. It is considered like a superfood. But is it enough to cause a miracle? That's what I want to look into. And, a lot of the supporters and a lot of stuff I was reading online, some people make these claims about losing weight, getting smarter, healing all types of health disorders. And of course, you always have to look at this stuff with an open mind because nobody knows everything, right? So you always learn something new. And again, it is high in fiber because it's a plant and most sea algae are very nutrient dense. So it's good for digestion. It's good for your microbiome. And because it's from the ocean, it's high in iodine. So it's good for your thyroid. So that part is correct. But as for all the health claims and the miracle food and all that, there's no evidence. There's no scientific evidence that supports all the miracles that these proponents of sea moss say that it does. It is a healthy food, it is nutrient dense, but it does put you at some health risks. One, it could be high in heavy metals. It's from the ocean, you don't know where it's coming from. It could come from a place that's not real clean. And also the high iodine. Most of the food we eat is salty, so it may be iodized salt and high iodine. And overconsumption of iodine can have other effects in your body. It can have thyroid effects. So then I started doing a cost-benefit analysis, and I started seeing that my brother was spending about $40 a week on this stuff, so $160 a month. And if he were to take my Kirkland stack, or anybody takes sea moss in this head Oregon, if you were to take my Kirkland stack, which I recommend generally to patients, it's just a collection of vitamins from Costco, you can get about 1.5 years supply for what you would spend in a month on sea moss, and it would give you exponentially more benefits, okay? Another thing is I started saying, okay, well, this sea moss, let me compare it to something that's easy to find, like kale. I started breaking it down. I looked at the nutrient density. Basically, it doesn't compare. What you would spend on one bundle of kale, which is like $2 or $3, it would cost you about $40 in sea moss. So if you're looking for a food to add to your diet, it's just to have some kale. Otherwise, all you have to do is just eat a balanced diet of fruits, vegetables, nuts, and veggies, and you'll be fine. Now, if you want to kick it up a little bit, I would take the Kirkland stack, or some multivitamins, something like that. It is easy to digest, you know where it comes from. Costco in particular, their vitamins are USP certified, so you know that the quality is good. But sea moss is definitely not a miracle food, and it's definitely not gonna change the course of your health. Especially if you're not eating healthy, you're not exercising, it's not gonna do anything. You're not gonna see any benefit. Now, oftentimes I talk to patients, they'll ask me questions about black seed oil, which I could talk about in another video, sea moss, all kinds of stuff they see on the internet. And, bottom line is that a lot of us are facing health challenges. We're not moving a lot, we're eating a lot of processed food, we're gaining a lot of weight, we're not getting enough exercise. So we're all looking for something quick and easy. Nobody wants to do the work. Like I always say, everybody wants to be a millionaire, but no one wants to do the work. Same goes for health. Everybody wants a six-pack, but nobody wants to do the work. So there's just no quick and easy way around it. Not yet. So when it comes to sea moss, it's not gonna do anything really. It's not worth the cost. If you do a cost-benefit analysis, I wouldn't recommend it. I wouldn't take it myself. I would just eat some kale, some spinach with my salad or my sandwich or my omelet every day, and I would have basically the same effect. So thank you for watching, and from Cali, Colombia, this is Dr. Ernesto sharing this beautiful painting from John Michel Asque. Bye-bye.